Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to find out if I can get rich by driving food delivery, such as DoorDash. Not really. So basically, long story short, times are tough. People need side hustles, gigs. I'm myself am retired, and supplemental income is part of that plan because I'm only in my 40s. So recently I lost one of my income sources, so I'm looking for a new way to make money on the side. A friend of mine suggested DoorDash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 7 straight days, the lunch and the dinner shift, find out how much realistically you can make in 1 week doing DoorDash with no experience. So wish me luck. Well, shit. I didn't even make it to the zone. Driving to the zone, I got my first order. So pretty dope. $9 offer, and it's going to where I'm going to. You're gonna pay me $9 to drive where I was already going. I'm down. First order of the week, a matcha. Wonder what that tastes like. Huh. Anyways, going up in this medical building. We'll see what's up. All right, 1 down, hopefully 100 to go or more. Easy money. It's like addicting. It's kind of fun. You get to get out, you talk to people, you do fun things, and beautiful weather too, because I'm doing Southern California. So on to the next one, and now I'm in the area I want to be. All right, so one of the things that's very important is your staging spot in your zone. So I'm going to work 3 major zones, each one for a different period, because I know the area. Even though I don't do DoorDash, it's kind of common sense. Go where the restaurants are. So you get like a little heat map thing on DoorDash, the app. That itself doesn't really tell the whole story. Yeah, it shows there's orders going there, but I feel like they lie to us to get us where they want us in the first place. And it usually does correspond to high orders, but especially if you're a lower ranking DoorDasher or you're new, your positioning is your lifeblood. So find a good area. I'm in a prime spot right now where I know, because this is where everybody's going to order lunch from. We already knocked out that first order on the way here. I'm parked. I'm in a Tesla, so I'm not burning any fuel, just sitting here idling. And I have complete access to, I'm in Costa Mesa, if you know the area. I have access to Newport Beach, PCH, which is high-end stuff. I've got corporate stuff in Costa Mesa and Tustin over here. I got Huntington Beach down the hill. I got freeway access. I got toll road access. This is the spot. Now, don't come out here and compete with me when I'm working here in Southern California, but that's the spot for sure. So we're going to start here, see what happens, 11 a.m., and go from there. All right, we got the second deal. It looks like we're going to be doing a CVS shopping order, which those can be hit or miss, but this is one item. Uses the red card. I'll go into that stuff later, but I got to get this done, and I'll be back in a minute. We definitely live in a simulation. We're picking up a feminine hygiene product. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna DoorDash, you want to get some condoms or embarrassing stuff, this is the way to do it. Tip better be fat. Of course, they had to call over the intercom and get somebody to help. And we get a price check on vaginal rinse. It's for the 6'3" redhead guy. Yeah, great. We're definitely in the mix now. It's $11.40. It's got a $12 offer up the street to Newport, so heating up. It's only Monday at lunch, bro. I'm starting to think you might be able to make some real money DoorDash in Orange County. We haven't even talked about Prop 22, which I'll go into a whole segment on that, but I'm waiting at a light right now. But let me get this, and we're definitely in the mix. Over here at CVS, we got an order for fake lashes. So first we got the JJ Clean. Now they're about to get kitted up. Well, I guess I'm just a professional lady of the night or something, shopper. Hi guys, so been doing a couple deliveries, as you can see, and now we are just flat out in a parking lot. I don't know if it's road construction, an accident, what, but this is killing our dollars per hour. All right, now I'm headed to a hotel. Can't take a hoe to the hotel because the hotel everybody. Wonder if it's up on like the 5th floor. Wonder if it's secretly like an OnlyFans shoot and they need somebody else to participate. I have all the luck. Well, out of respect to privacy for the customer, I did not record near and around their door, but let's just say this person was doing their own version, a food version of leaving Las Vegas. There was like 5 takeout orders sitting at that hotel door. So Godspeed to whatever eating challenge or whatever you're going through. I got a solid Escort. Look at this. Just cruising, baby. It's like a full blocker. Lead blocking all the way through Orange County, baby. Doesn't get much better than this. Especially the traffic's been so shitty. Keep giving me the greens, boys. I'm right behind you. Alright, so we're sitting here charging the car up. That went longer a little bit than I wanted to after 2 o'clock. I shouldn't have took the last order. I knew it was a freaking trap. I knew it was a trap, bro. Took me all the way like 20 minutes into Irvine for 12 bucks. But that was a pretty crazy lunch for Monday. It made almost 70 bucks. I think I made 68 bucks. I'll put it in the video here, but yeah, almost $70 for 3 hours. It's a pretty solid start to the week, and I was busy the whole time, so the Prop 22 money will definitely be reinforcing there. I'll do all the math on it. I track analytics in everything I do, so I'll definitely be tracking it here, so we can price everything out. You guys can see what's up. But yeah, so far so good. I'm kind of tired because I was busy the whole time, and now it's 2:30. I'm charging for like 20 minutes. I'll get home about 3:30, and then I gotta eat. I'll edit some of this together because I don't want to do it all in one chunk at the end of the week. So I'll take like this shift. I'll do each shift own editing, and then actually shit, I'll do that now while I'm sitting here. Duh. Well, I got 20 minutes, and then so I'll have about an hour to eat, chill out, and then about 4:45 I'm gonna head out, get back in a position. We're gonna set up at Corona Del Mar for dinner. We'll see how that goes. All right, guys, it's almost like 4:45. I got to drive 10 or 15 minutes to get over to the area, the zone that I'm gonna work in, and this will be the Monday night shift dinner. Lunch was actually pretty good, money-wise. It was kind of a lot of work. I mean, doing this for 7 days, it's gonna be. I'm kind of learning a respect for these people that do this delivery gig full time. It's kind of like, it's weird because it can be fun. It's definitely not monotonous in the fact that you get to see different people do different things, but there's like the stress level because there's metrics and analytics involved in everything, and if you fail, you get screwed, and even if you don't fail, other people can screw you like subjectively. It kind of, yeah, having this as a career would not be something I would want to do, but it's definitely going to be something that's profitable. I can already tell. So stay tuned. Let's see what happens with the dinner shift and Monday night. Here we go. All right, so here's one of the things. I'm at Fashion Island, which is a fucking nightmare to begin with if you don't know the area. Huge, massive mall, always packed, and there's 7,000 stores. I got an order for Chick-fil-A. I know exactly where the fuck I'm going. Like, I know it's downstairs, food court on the left. You gotta know your zone. You're gonna get burnt on time, accuracy, and everything else. You don't know your fucking zone. Now I know maybe you moved to a new area, maybe something's going on, but you gotta learn it. You'll learn it quick if you don't, or you'll quit. All right, quick frustration post. I've now done back-to-back orders here where I was in Corona Del Mar, and both of them went to Newport Coast, Crystal Cove area, and there's no cell phone service. So the first order, I know it's dark, I'm driving, but up on the top of the mountain by like Kobe Bryant's old house, and 30-minute drive, you're like, cool, 15 bucks, but it's 20 minutes to get there, 20 minutes back. There's no cell phone service, so I get into the track and I'm following the navigation and it dies. So then I'm left with driving out of the track, back down to PCH, 10 minutes to get a cell signal again. And now, mind you, I have a cell phone, I have an iPad with navigation, I have a Tesla with navigation. There's nothing working for anything. I don't even know how people live there, because I have Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T between all my devices, and none of them have service. Why would you live in $1 million, $10 million house that has no service? Anyways, frustration central. So I get back. The next order I get, the guy puts in his address. He's at a resort, right, on Newport Coast. He's just staying there. It's not his bad, but DoorDash gives me an address for the state park on PCH. So I'm like, that's weird, but he messages me, hey bro, I'm in this resort. So I go in there, no cell signal. Again, have to drive down the road 10 minutes, and I can't close out the orders. I'm going to show you some of these things, but so I basically just spent 2 hours to do 2 orders. Never again. Newport Coast, fuck you. Like, there's no cell signal in this entire park. So anything from now on south of Corona Del Mar, eat a dick. Like, I'm not doing that shit. I don't know. The tips are good too. These people are affluent. The money's always $15 to $30. But it takes an hour, and you're going to have nonstop ratings, nightmares, can't find it. It's not possible. Anyways, that's the rant. I'm going back over to Newport Center. I'm going to sit there for 15 minutes, see what I can get. And if not, I'm calling it. This is the biggest. I'm so mad. And I called support for DoorDash twice. Chat, you can't talk to a human. You got to talk to fucking whoever the fucking Indian dude is from fucking, yeah, it's bad, bro. 20 to 45 minute waits for service during an active order. Dude, the rage I have right now, Newport Coast is bullshit. There's no cell service anywhere up the hill. And all these houses, dudes are putting in the wrong fucking shit. Takes 20 minutes to get there. Then I gotta drive back to PCH to get a cell signal to take a photograph of the route there and go back. Fuck that, an hour for $12. The people are pissed off. Takes me half an hour in customer support to get the order closed. So here's another cute thing. They gave me a stacked order because they're like, hey, they're only 300 feet apart, right? I'm like, cool, free money, right? $4 extra, whatever, but I'm already heading that way anyways. Well, here's the thing. Here's the cool thing. I'm at Fashion Island. The first one was right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The second one is inside the mall, 2 levels down at the food court. But because DoorDash says it's only 300 feet away, I have 1 minute to get there. But it's gonna take me 3 to 5. And I'm gonna be late. All right, guys, I calmed my tits. I'm back. Dude, I was raging. Like, everything was going bad. I'm not a perfectionist, but I get shit done, bro. You give me a task. I'm a military guy, firefighter, EMS. Like, when we're up against the wall, we're more on a timeline. When things matter, I get shit done. So it's hard for me to turn that off, even in a regular civilian job. I got both of the orders that I got fucked around with fixed, as far as they're not hurting my ratings. The customers were happy. They actually gave me 5 stars. I kept good communication with them, told them what the deal was. They were super cool about it. And I learned some lessons. So one thing I've learned, again, from the military, from my whole life, is contingency plans. If all the cell providers are going to be shit, well, now I know the neighborhood. I'm going to screenshot the route before I get close. And because I don't want to miss out on all that business. I don't want to tank my acceptance rate. I'm not going to be poked into doing something I don't want to do. So yeah, we're going to stick with it. I'm just going to be smarter about it, be better prepared. I'm going to throw in the Tesla navigation, the phone navigation, run it through the app, but I'm also going to screenshot and do it old school. Like, God forbid you actually have to look up an address and follow a map, right? Instead of having a squiggly line take you straight there. Anyways, I'm back in the mix. I'm upping for 1 more hour. It's, 7 o'clock. We got another hour. We'll see. It's Monday night. If it dies, I'll kill it in another 20 minutes if I get nothing, but I'm not going to be defeated. Let's go. All right, guys. I didn't film again. It went bad. Nothing happened. It was 20 minutes. I came home. I said, screw this. The good news is Monday lunch is lit. It's awesome. Monday dinner, that's not a shift I'm going to recommend for this area. Now, of course, different zones, different areas, different markets, different days, different times of the year. Yeah. It's a 7-day challenge, but it was so bad. I just can't. No, you shouldn't be doing that, bro. Anyways, it was a miserable dinner. After making almost $70 for lunch, we made like $30 in dinner for multiple hours. Did clear over $100 on a Monday for about 6 hours of legit work, 7-ish, 6, 7 hours. So, I mean, it's not unless you want to go like work at a retail job and face people all day and be standing in your little circle. Got some freedom with it. Not a bad gig so far. Now we move past the frustrations, but that's day one. Let's see what Tuesday has to bring.